Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 79 of my marathon automation campaign. I was about to say my mega base, but that is not it, though it is starting to grow in size. Let's have a look at my little district for liquids for petrochemicals. Look at that. Nice things here. Well, I am contemplating one thing, and that's because I'm seeing that wood is not being generated fast enough. On the other hand, we can also see that plastic is being generated, at least for now, at a decent rate. So we have about 15,000. Yeah, 15,000 offered to the network that is not being consumed. That's beyond what is there, because the only thing I'm using it for right now is for batteries, and they are tied to research, and I'm kind of taking a pause on the research just now, because honestly, none of this is particularly useful. So yeah, I'm going to leave it. I mean, Logistics 3. Hey, that's actually really useful. I want that. All right. So forget what I just said. I've also just taken a look at this one. There's so many places where I'm just accruing ridiculous amounts of crushed stone, and there's no way I'm going to use that much crushed stone. So I might as well convert it into landfill, because you know what? I'm going to need landfill on this place. And you know what? That's also looking like landfill. So there's that. Right, so let's head over to our electronics department. Here we have our power, or our... You see, this is a bit of an issue. This is always constrained by the electronic circuit boards that I have to manually feed, because they're only produced at my... That was a good zoom out there. At my little factory down here. So we have a bit, 1K. I don't want to put the 1K if I only have 1K in there, because I actually don't have anything. Hold on, I need a few just for random creation. There, 500. Good. Let's get over here and start working. Last time when we built the carbon, then we saw that the very last thing that happened was that there was a request for carbon. You can see here, there's a request here, and that request actually fulfilled demand in this location. So no station supplying coke is found. That's a bit annoying, because I actually do have plenty of places to deliver coke. Why is this not working? It's not working because I just cannot get enough barrels. So once they get barrels, they are starting up again. That's a bit of a shame. These ones, they're stopping because there is a full demand. Therefore, we just have those 200. What is that? Advanced research. Ooh, interesting. Fancy. Let's see what else that opens up for. Express loaders. Logistics 4. Not there yet, but that thing might be interesting. I mean, not now, but eventually. I've also put sort of random things here, which means I can take methane out. Pretty decent amounts of methane I can take out. Now, the last thing, the reason why we many a night ago we stopped in this location was because I could not craft these guys because I was missing carbon. So we went on a long crusade, and now we have carbon. Let's continue this story here and see how far we get. I know where we're going to stall next time, and that's going to... This used to be a blueprint book that contained some nice blueprints that I had created for myself. Oh, that's so sad. How did they get destroyed? Oh dear. Where's my cargo plane? There's my cargo plane. Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, I had created one that was a master. And I'm just going to craft one over here that is a master. There. No, stop doing that. There. Okay, so let's rip out all of these references, because it's just going to be a master. There. Good, so that one will just stay there blinking and everything, because then I can use it for future. Let's build a few more just out of sort of compassion, or whatever we should call it. There. Okay, so it becomes quite clear what I'm missing. Let's make 5 of these and 5 of those. And let's, while we do that, figure out what the next thing we want to build is. I know what it is. It's going to be transistors, which means I need plastic bars. I need tin copper wire, not a problem. Silicon wafers, kind of a problem. I'm heading towards this one. Why would I do that? Then that's actually a solder I need. Solder requires solder plate and resin. Resin I have, solder plate. How do we make solder plate? Let's do this one. and solder, copying these two, solder, copying these two. Great, and now I'm just waiting for that to complete. What else do we want? We want this guy. Transistors. Also, that's going to be a bit more complicated. Okay, so there you have this one. You're going to request, well, take a wild guess, 200 of each. Seems to be like a good benchmark. Which of course is not going to work because I still need the solder plate. Let's have a look at solder plate here. We have that right there. So that's tin and lead. I do have tin coming in here. So what if I just request the lead and then build it on site? Why not? I'm building this in a metal mixing furnace. So do I have... Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Why do I not have metal mixing? Metal mixing furnace thing. Alloy processing. Seriously. How could I not take this one? That's so silly. Anyway, well, we are going to go jump in our plane and get up here, request some things. So this one is requesting, this is a cap at 5,000. Seems about right. So let's also put some tin into this location. Minus 10,000. So we get some lead in here. That means we can craft it on site. And that actually means that I have to keep the science going. What does it take to keep 1K? Seriously, why is it not producing 1K? Oh yeah, I took... Because 1K will give me 1K modules. Or 1K science packs. If I recall correctly. And that is not enough, but it's a start. Boom. That one just gets fit in here, gets fit into the blue ones. The blue one will work. Interesting that this is not doing anything. Anyway, that's not worth thinking about. I still have a ton of blue that's being consumed quite rapidly. Why are you not working? Am I being completely crazy? No, it's working. It's just... it's because it had like maybe more stockpile to take from. I guess that's it. What was that? No natural gas barrel. That's fine because I want all the gas barrels transported there and converted. Why do we have 800 of those? That seems like a waste. Do I have... Yeah, that should be a train coming in here. Yep. Okay, that's good. Then we also need silicon. Silicon is a lot worse. That's something I really should be crafting in this area with the toast bread and the green plates and the black plates. Wow, there's also 9,000 there. Nice. So I can't really expand any of these much further without just seriously carving into this. And there's just not enough sapphirite demand. Come on, sapphirite. Use it. This here and here. This one, copy, paste. Again, 200, 100, 200. How much of each? That's only 2 silicon wafers. So silicon wafers are also a thing I need. Can I create silicon wafers here? No, I can't. They come from wire cores. That's a very nice, but no. I want the advanced materials and then I want one more. That one. Alloy processing. Yes, only 300. That's not so bad. So let's start working on it. I guess it's going to look like this one. Except it's not going to be these. And I'm going to need more blue inserters because they seem to be my bread and butter. There we go. 200 blue inserters. Nice. And this one will... Oh, not request wood because wood is a big problem these days. Actually one of our biggest issues. I think I'm going to switch to synthetic wood and then use naphtha for it. But on the other hand, naphtha really should be reserved for asphalt that I also need at some point. Right, we have that one research coming in, and what am I missing here? Definitely working towards this one, metal mixing furnace. Definitely. Now, I wanted this to be... let's see. What is it I want? Silicon wafer. Silicon. And plates. Come to molten silicon. Ew. There, silicon wafer, that's just silicon plate. So I just request 200 silicon plate. 100 silicon plate, not a problem. This one will be the wafers. That does seem like quite a low amount for these things, but I'm gonna be consistent and take everything just at those levels. And I've run out of my circuits, so I just capture a bit more. Oh, this has ground to a halt. Why is it halting? I was about figuring out. Oh, that is actually the silicon wafers it's waiting for. Boom. Hold on. Where is my plane? Yay, got it. Anything else? That thing? Chemical furnace and enriched fuel block. Oh, that's cool. Sounds really cool. All of these goes in there except those. And oops. Autosave. I always, when I get it, like a chop, like, oh my god, it crashed. Come on, fellas, get out here. Look at that silicon we have there. I could just cheat my way into that. Alright, let's see. Where does it come out then? It comes out there. So that's the transistors. Transistors need to come out here. And that gives that one in again. Okay, we got things on track. Get back from my plane. Yes, I called it a plane. I didn't call it anything else, so keep an eye out. Here. Electric furnace. Metal mixing furnace thingy. Like this? No, not like that. Ah, good thing I had accidentally switched to the next one. And there we go. What else? I mean, that means there's something here that is fusion cell equipment. That's max power output. I don't know what that is. TNT, glycerin. Well, I'm Mr. Handcrafter. I'm a filthy handcrafter, so I just take more handcrafting techniques. There. Boom, 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 boom. This one we pick up because otherwise it will start delivering. These guys are... Hold on. Copy, paste, paste. Copy, paste, paste. This one will be... silicon wafer. Good, that is operational. Lights seem to be out of whack. What is here? Good. On this regard, I need these 4. This one will be crafting solder plate. There, copy, paste. 200 of these. See, I heard the robots going out. The robots going out. Cool. And they are capped at 500. So we have solder coming in. Solder goes up here, becomes solder plate, becomes solder plate becomes solder, and that there we can go on to the next one. This one will be that one because now we have all of the constituent parts. Yes, so let's craft this one. Cap these at 200. 100 for everything. That might be the exception. That's going to be 500. Those bastards are so small. And this will be capped at 5,000 again. Copy, paste. And just, if anyone didn't really get it, the reason why I've deliberately made this one curved is because then I can use the same one and copy them. So it's simply just for deployment purposes. Alright, we are now starting to craft these at a more reasonable pace. Yeah. Now we need to get it over into this one. Because this will be basic circuits. So why don't we just... Hold on, that's not correct. Ah, crap. Oh, and I will be taking a regular box here. You're gonna go away. I know that that's gonna cap you. So that'll be 20,000? No, it's just 10,000 still. But I will get the copy thing that I have for somewhere. Here maybe? It's also a request. No, that's not how we do it. That's not a good one. That's a good one, yeah. This is the balancer between the two. Got it? Does it work? No, because this one has it the other way around. Ah, man. I have to build this from scratch anyway. Luckily, I think we can do that. Let's build this one. So basically, it is taking lower one and making it negative. So I've gone through this a million times, but I'm still sure that someone is maybe wondering what I do. So we'll just, as I build it, I'll explain it. I will take the content of the lower box, multiply by -1, and put it into the center pole. Like this. Now it says -200. Then I'll take the content of the top one and put in. So now if I have a positive number, that means I have more in the top one. If I have a negative number, I have more in the lower one. Then I will insert filter inserters here. And I'll hook them up to the wire. And they will be hooked up to set filter. Which means that as long as this is a positive number, it will set a filter. When it's a negative number, it will not set a filter. Which means that when these two, as long as this top one is a higher number, these will be pushing things down. And when it's not the case anymore, then they'll stop. The number here on this pole will be negative, and then these will stop because the filter cannot be set by a negative number. There, and then the next one we do is actually here. We will request 10,000 of these bad boys. Easy peasy. So that's, this station should now be renamed into basic. Should I go with the abbreviations? I am not too big. BCB and BEB. I could also just call it basic boards. Basic boards, yeah. So that's basic boards. Go back, because the next one I can then call something more meaningful. Let's establish the next one anyway, because that's the one I want to work towards. Let's have a look at the next level, because first it requires phenolic boards. See, now we're getting somewhere, right? Now we're getting into a difficult territory. Let's look at resin. Resin can either come from wood, expensive, or it can come from liquid resin. No. Urea gas and formaldehyde gas. You gotta be kidding me. So I should reserve all my wood for resin, because there's no way I'm gonna put urea and formaldehyde. Not just yet, at least. Alright, how are we doing here? That one, these are being crafted, and as soon as they've been crafted, they'll be transported away. They're very slow. I accept that for now. Why are you not working? You're missing plastic. Let's get plastic in here. Let's get that into a separate one, maybe. Just out of good measure. Build a second one. This one has also request a threshold of 5, so it'll only request when it's less than 5. So here I will now wreck everything. All my storage of plastic will now go down the tube. Minus 10,000. Bleep bleep. 6,512 plastic bars. Interesting why I chose that number, because I definitely have more. Oh, it goes from D7 out and into some. This is probably into better than insert D3 inbound plastic and plastic silicon, because I'm also going to request silicon. Let's keep an eye out. Raw wood is dead. That's a problem. Very big problem. And no requiring silicon. What I've done here is I've just from the remote marked this one, because I need to stop producing plastic from this. This is otherwise I need to scale this up like a million times over. But at this point I can just. What are we doing here? Empty barrels is a problem, but that's a temporary problem. Then stereotype is good, copper is good. Excellent. That one's also good. Let's get in here, and what is it I want to capture? I want to capture the plastic. that I have so graciously put here, because there's a bigger problem. Look, all of this is empty. It's even just has a problem feeding this one. This is running thin. When that's run thin, then I'm starting to use, hope this one's capped. That one's running thin because I can't get enough coke here for the coke pellets. It's really just because I'm fueling everything with coal plants, and it's not good. I could transition to nukes. I could, but I don't think I want to. I really want to, before I get in immediate trouble. Oh, this is interesting because this is one of the old-fashioned depots. I want to transition to solar power because solar power is, honestly, the right way. So that goes from depot 7 wood to D3N wood. D3N wood. That one. Ah, cool. These are all thresholds of 5. And here I have my plastic. Let's see what the plastic is being used for. I can also maybe cheat a bit. We love cheating. So if I go here and just pick up. Now I just click here frantically just to capture something so I can open the box in a meaningful way. There. Silicon wafer. How much can I take? All of that good stuff. What if I just put it into some random depot? Yeah, but they're not hooked up. I only hooked them up when I built them. That's so annoying. Why am I doing it like that? Electronics. Right, I'm cheating. I know. Boom. Because what happens now is that I will then get silicon will go in here. Silicon is being requested. Let's capture from here. Silicon is requested. It'll produce silicon wafers. Silicon wafers are used for the electronic components. And then I'll at least have that part. That's pretty good. Now let's have a look at what the next part is. The next part will be here. See, I want to melt the phenolic boards. Oh, these ones cannot craft any further. I need the next level. That's actually pretty good. Let's do this. Because that kind of indicates the next big thing I want to build. And that will be... Need to find it. Next big thing I want to build is actually some sorting, because I want to make the specialized smelting. There's a lot of materials in Bob's Mod that is needed in kind of small quantities. And those small quantities, yeah. I can do that. For example, that's actually better to look at an example like this. Right here, no, it's actually in here. We have gunmetal, no. We have electrum, we have brass, and we have bronze. Different types of toast. It's all good. And what else? Cobalt steel, Invar, you know. Those are annoying to make. Steel powder. Interesting. What do we have here? We have... That's a concrete blocks. Concrete comes from... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You don't have liquid concrete? Liquid concrete. That makes actually perfect sense. Liquid concrete, but then you pour it into bricks and then you... I don't know. Concrete bricks. Is that a thing now? There, so that's now done. This one is also being crafted. We have the electronics components. So all of these will eventually be put into some boxes, maybe even here, so that I mark and say, look, this is what you can get. Interesting how this is working. I'm pretty sure that's not the ideal locations I have chosen. That was one of my chests. Anyway, I think that this is pretty good. We've now proceeded. We have the basic electronic boards. They're being fed over to... I'm not going to take electronics out of the electronics depot because look how little space I'm using. I actually intend to reserve this side for the modules. How many of you? Not a lot. Why do we only have 30 here? I should be having more. Oh, we're doing... not good. How much you put into the network? Nothing? Oh, that's a problem. That's a good thing. There we go. Did that trigger? Yeah, basic boards out. Basic circuit boards are going out and they're going into D2. That's the science. Alright, so the science is stalled because of lack of the basic electronics boards. And of course, this is going to be way too slow to keep up in a bigger base. But it's good enough for now. There's some here that were in vain. Anyway, we're going to wrap this one up because I will not be able to get to my electronic. I will not. Let's just explain. So I need to get to this electronic circuit boards. I want to use the small engines, but this one will not be possible in the small machines like... Oh, I can build the next one. Alright, whatever. I can build the next one. I should actually upgrade all of them. Let's actually build one more of these small ones. Take that one. Oh, it's nice to have a template. Build it up there. Remove these. Let's build these four. I'm going to upgrade everything to that. And also the template, of course. So this one, let's just check. See, I can build more. But anyway, it's going to be ferric chloride solution. That will be an issue. Nice. So we're going to wrap it up now. We are on our way to making better electronics. And next time I'll be also doing a base review. So thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. So if you like it, remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you see something weird or something you don't understand. And then I'll see you next time. Bye.